There has been lots of talks recently about a shortage in skilled laborers. So let's talk about a few things you can do to get skilled labored employees in your business. Hey guys, I'm Abby Johnson with Matterhorn Business Development. We are here to help you win at the game of business. And a lot of my clients are in the home services, B2C type businesses where they need skilled laborers. So HVAC, lawn care, pest control. I've got trucking. I've got sign installation, which is very niche. But all of these require very specific skills and knowing how to work on specific equipment or use specific equipment. So this is very different than when I'm working with a chiropractor, for example, who needs to hire a front desk person. Okay, that person needs to be able to communicate and use a computer and have a pulse. They need more than that, but it's different than when you need someone to work on an HVAC system or know the proper chemicals to use when they're doing pest control or lawn care spraying or something like that. So it might take a little bit of a different hiring approach than some of these other service companies that I work with. And I understand the struggle. I hear every day from my clients how it's hard to find not only quality work, but the people with the right attitude and who show up on time, who want to be there and are happy to be working. So the first thing I want to say here is just know that there are good people out there. Maybe you feel like there aren't. You've had to let go people a lot or you've been burned by employees before, but just know there are good workers out there who do quality work, who want to be there, who are friendly, and who you want to be on your team. You just might have to look for them a little bit harder, and you might have to go through some people before you get to those gems or those diamonds in a rough. So for example, I have a client and he has one of his workers who's now being promoted to a manager actually because he's so awesome and just a rock star. Let's say that guy's name is John. So I told my client, look, you need 10 Johns, and it might take you a little while to get to 10 Johns. You might have to go through some people and then you get to 2 Johns, and then you go through some more and you have 3 Johns now. So it just takes persistence and kind of constantly hiring. If you have more than 5 employees in your business, you're probably going to be hiring all the time just because things happen. People move away, people quit. You find out you need to fire someone because they're not, adhering to your policies. There is going to be employee turnover. So just know that you're working towards building your team of rock stars instead of having just one outstanding person and other people who are kind of falling behind or not picking up the slack, not really performing or doing their job to the fullest. And then that one rock star outstanding person has to cover for everyone. So just know you're going to be hiring, but it's all to reach this end game of having a great group and solid group of employees. Now, we do have a whole playlist on hiring employees. This is great if you want to do group interviews or the key places to look for employees, how to handle problem employees. So definitely go check out that playlist after this video. But one of the things that we talk about in one of those videos is using your network to find employees. So ask existing customers, ask people at your church, post on your personal Facebook page, post in Facebook groups of your community. Every city these days kind of has like a community group where people share news about the community or what's going on. Post in there that you're looking. You don't just have to use Indeed or Craigslist or Monster or these hiring websites to find employees. So this may be an obvious one, but I've talked to a lot of people who haven't tapped into their personal network to find good employees. And then finally, I want to tell you the best and my favorite strategy for finding skilled labor. And I think this is really key in this day and age when we do have less skilled laborers than in the past. There are some statistics on that I can find. But the thing is you can create your own skilled labor. There are people who are young and hungry. Maybe they didn't go to college, which is fine because I think college is a waste of time, but that's for another day. So they're young, they're hungry, they're looking for a career path, and they need somewhere to start. So you can take these people under your wing and actually train them. And this way, they are doing things the way you want them to be done. They don't have bad habits from other companies, or they haven't been doing this for 20 years and think they already know everything. saying, I'm not saying that hiring someone who's been doing it for 20 years is a bad thing at all. I'm just saying that there are these people who want to be mentored and want to have a career path and want to learn a new skill. So if you can set up a training area within your business, for example, I have a client who does sign installation. So he's actually going to be creating an area in his warehouse where people can practice putting on decals, hanging banners, removing things without leaving marks behind and all of that. So this way he can go out and find people who maybe haven't done this before, but they want a career path and they want to be a part of the team. And what it's going to take from him is some time investment. But at the end of the day, he'll have someone who's doing quality work that he has overseen and made sure that they're doing quality work before they are going out into the field. So yes, this does take some time. You aren't going to hire someone and then tomorrow they're out in the field on their own. That's usually not the case anyways, but this way you are creating your own workforce. So instead of sitting back and just saying, oh, there's no skilled laborers, grumble, 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 no one wants to work these days. It's not true. I get it. I get that's what you're encountering, but there are good people out there. They just want your mentorship and they want to be put on a career path. So think about who you know. Think about, when you're at a smoothie shop and you see a friendly kid who maybe isn't going to college or whatever, just start talking to people when you're out and about, and you can find people to hire that way and take them under your wing and create your own top-notch rock star workforce. So if you'd like to have a chat, click the link below to book your free profit assessment. And this is where I do an assessment of your business and let you know the key areas that need to be fixed and how you can go about fixing them. So this is a personal call with me. Click below to book that. And of course, check out our channel sponsors, MetaPulse. They are everything we use to manage the growth and employees of a business. So check them out and sign up for a free account today. I'll see you next time.